Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 7 of Radon. See, still not swinging with the axe in my hand. I've learnt my lesson for now. It's been a little while since the last episode. Been at work and stuff, and I've done a little bit of messing around this evening. Probably won't do a huge amount of recording tonight, but I wanted to show you guys what I've been up to. I've been basically working on our brewing. So, first things first, I created some extra brewing barrels. And well, it turns out they're useless. You don't brew olive oil. No! There we go. You don't brew olive oil, you just smush it in one of these crushing tubs, so I didn't actually need these, so maybe we'll do something else with this space. I haven't decided yet. Some olives in there. Where did I put that olive oil? Got a couple of bottles here. Oh yeah, it's in this liquid barrel here, so I can scoop some more out when I want to. But yeah, it's a little bit weird. So I thought olive oil was supposed to like improve the food, you know? And it doesn't. So I made some hamburgers here so we could test. I wanted to see whether maybe you could put olive oil and salt on food together. And Mama Jama, I think, was right in the comments on the last episode. Mama Jama said that maybe the nanites have been getting at the recipes in this mod. I'm afraid that might be true. So, for example, hamburger, right? Stats on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 haunches and a bunch of saturation. If you add olive oil, what do you think is going to happen to that? If you guessed it turns into cheese, you'd be absolutely correct. So yeah, that's a little weird. And then if you add salt, doesn't work. So it turns out you can't really do either on these, let alone combine the two. So that was kind of disappointing. But at least we'll have tasty food. And I'm sure these hamburgers being infected by nanites is, you know, not going to affect us in a negative way. Because, you know, our immune system can handle it. It'll kill the ones we ingest. I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. What could possibly go wrong? But yeah, so I've been working on this stuff. So we've got ale, I think, is in these barrels. Turns out, Port Beavel or whatever. Oh, I'm putting that axe away. Putting that away. We're gonna hold nanite burgers. Port Beavel here is not good for ale, it looks like, which is, I mean, what kind of port town doesn't serve good ale? It's kind of a cheap sleazy port, apparently. 0.1 quality, yeah, not so hot. I made a bunch of it. 0.6, I mean, that's not terrible. This is like the premium ale, I guess, for our place. 0.16, terrible. 0.66, okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, 0.69. You know what? That's actually not... A lot of these hadn't finished the last time I checked, so that's actually not terrible. We could use that as a seed. Maybe we can start getting some decent ale in this place. 0.07. Come on, maybe we should save these for the people who just want to get drunk without, you know, for as cheaply as possible. This, I think, was mead. Yeah, also not great. 0.22, 0.26, 3.2, 4.7, 2. Oh, and that one we didn't even get anything in. It's this one. Apple juice. This is still going and turning into cider. I did have a batch of this done. And it was awful, so I just destroyed all of them, like threw it all away and started fresh. Iron wine, 56.11. Ooh, 0.72. That is a good one. That's just finished, that iron wine. This is a hard one, though, because this one you have to farm by planting trees. So I might need to make like almost like an orchard type area for these ones. You can't just like spam bone meal on the leaves to get tons like you can with the apples. So I'm actually really made up. Where was it? About this thing right here, because this is going to be a good seed for the iron wine. Wildberry wine also wasn't fantastic the last time I checked. Yeah, we've got more of it brewing. It's nearly finished, but I mean, not yet. And oh yeah, wine. That's what we're going to be famous for here, I think. This is where I'm doing the best at the moment. I've had a really good batch of wine. I used that as a seed and got an even better batch, the 0.79. So these are now 0.83, 0.8878, 8, and 8-1. So what we'll do with these is we'll take this 8-3 out. So I've got some bottles here. So let's drink. Let's drink the rest of the last year's vintage. Let's finish this off. Uh-oh. Inebriated. I don't like the sound of that. Oh, it'll be fine. Have another one. Yep, good. Let's... Where is it? 0.8. 8-3. Cool. Let's shove these bottles in here. And then we get 8 little bottles of, like, high-quality wine. So, like, I would probably break that now. Put it back in. And put this in as the seed. So that means that the next batch of wine we make in here will have a chance to be even higher than 0.83. So that's kind of how you do it. I'll finish those off later because I want to go and do some exploring now and try and find this female chocobo, which is what my plan for my personal time this evening was. So I'm going to see what I can do, come back, work on these a little bit more, and then cut back in and we'll see how the next batch of alcohol is brewed. Okay, we made it home, and we now have a pair of chocobos. So I can't remember which one's male and which one's female. I have the book on me somewhere. There we go. So which one was new? This was the new one. This is the female right here. Now you'll notice their health is low on both of them. It doesn't seem to be going up, because this one's been low for ages. I don't think it's actually healed at all. And I don't know how to make it regain its health. So, like, you go to try to feed them these greens, doesn't work. I think that's what's supposed to work. So, we might have to be a little bit careful with them. Got these nests and stuff. Like I say, there's... I don't know what else we could add to this. I thought there's supposed to be, like, a straw block or something. But on the wall here, I have written down... in the previous version of Chococraft, what abilities the different colors had. So these ones, these yellow ones, are basically useless. They have no abilities at all. Green can climb, blue can swim. These guys are really noisy. White has a decent speed, can climb and swim. Black has decent speed, can jump, climb, and swim. Gold, pink, and red have no fall damage. They're the fastest. They can fly, climb, and swim. And purple are like the epic, amazing super chocobos, apparently. They can fly. They're immune to fire damage. Climb. They can swim. They're the fastest. And they take no fall damage. So that's what we're aiming for. Purple. If we can get to purple chocobos... maybe we'll start riding them around the world. Now, to breed them, I think you're supposed to make these lovely Geisel greens. So I've got some of the stuff on me here. Let's get that. What do you guys think about this? No? Not interested? 1, 2. Okay, did they not? That didn't use up the greens, did it? Interesting. Well, that seems glitchy. Okay, well, we'll never have to make more ever again. That's good. And we've got a little chocobo egg here, so we can pop that in the nest. And hopefully, if we leave that, it'll hatch in a bit. Let's see. I think what I might do while I'm waiting on that... oh, yeah, I've been trying to breed up these llamas, too. I kind of... ooh, we've got a new one. This is what I'm doing with these. Let's take a carpet just in case we get lucky. I kind of thinned the herd a little bit. And... ooh, oh, we're going to have to tame it first. And got rid of the ones that didn't have 9 slots. So that I've been breeding these two together, trying to get another one that has 9 slots. Ow! Oh, stupid llama. Or smart llama, depending on how you look at it. So just trying to breed them together and get one that has more storage space. So far I've been failing miserably, but let's see what this one has. Is he tamed? He might be okay. Let's give him a go. Yeah, we're good. So you've got 3 again. I have no idea what the deal is with these guys. Okay, I'm going to take a cut. I might go and work on our alcohol a little bit more. Oh, I just wanted to cut back in. I've been doing some stuff. I've been farming a whole bunch of materials, and so I got wheat, ironwood, iron berries, tons and tons of stuff. I've been using the bone meal from the skeleton farm, just coming out and going crazy over there on the vines and the apple tree and stuff, trying to get more stuff to work on our drinks. But I noticed this little cutie over here. What we got? We've got a green one. Oh, that's adorable. Growing cooldown 10 minutes. So we're going to have to come back to you in 10 minutes and see. What can green ones do again? So we've got swim, climb. Okay, the green ones can climb. So I'm going to need to figure out what we can do after that. Obviously, I got another egg as well because the cooldown was up on these. Oh, it's up again. We can breed them again. Let's do that and get another egg going. I'll show you what I've been doing down below. I guess I could use just one green for this. You and you make a baby. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So that's another egg. What? Where did you go? There you go. One egg. Pop you in here. And the baby's making a break for it. No, you don't. There we go. Let's just get these planted quickly. These iron berries are like the hardest thing to farm. So I'm working on... I might just get more saplings and go out somewhere and just do it en masse. I need to get more apiaries as well, so I can get some honey. So that was actually my plan. That's what I was working on, but I'll come back to that after I take this cut. I just want to show you what I've been doing back in the lower part of the dock area. Port Beavel. For want of a better name for the time being, that's what we'll call it. Let's get back here. Yep, okay. So, basically, I am still determined that we're going to go make some pizza, right? So, what I have done is I have extended the dock a little bit, so I can do a little bit of fishing. And if we go just a few fish... do I need the ampersand there? That's not an ampersand, that's the @ symbol. What am I talking about? You can make these different fishing rods. So I want to make a diamond one, obviously, because we have like unlimited diamonds now, an iron fishing hook, and we're going to do that right now because I want to try this out. And I was intending to do it on camera, and I was going to do it when we cut back in, and obviously we were forced into that a little bit early because of the birth of our bouncing baby chocobo. Let's get in here and get some ore and some minerals. There should be iron in here somewhere. There's that. Yeah, I thought we had that in there. Okay, so we need to make a fishing hook. Probably a bit excessive, so if we do this, one iron fishing hook, put that stuff back in there. What? Cutting edge fishing. Okay. We need 2 diamonds, a stick, and some string. Got the sticks on us already, it looks like. 2 diamonds. I haven't remade the armor yet, and I'll talk about that in a second as well. I do have plans for that. Diamond fishing rod, and I think you're supposed to bait this by like putting seeds around it. Bait of 8 seeds. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's stick these excess bits and pieces in here for now, and we'll get like a couple of buckets of water, I think, too. Hey, pig. No, you stay out here. You're an outdoor pig. And then if we... Let's go over to our fishing docks. That's why we made it. So it's a little bit different in this. You may have noticed, I definitely have commented in earlier videos about the fact that there's actual fish swimming around in the water now, which I think is pretty cool. That's from this Just a Few Fish mod. And what it does is it introduces these fish entities, and you can actually keep them alive. So if you have apparently a bucket of water in your inventory, I haven't actually tried this out yet. Danger fishing. Here, come on, take a bite. Oh, you gotta like reel them in, yeah, and then you catch a fish. Let's just take this guy out. You can't just right click to spam it back in. You've got to actually hold down right click. Oh, that didn't work. I think it was supposed to get a fish on the fishing rod. Let's just try one more as well. See if it makes any difference. I guess that probably won't turn out too well on camera, but you can actually see like the actual fish swimming towards the fishing bobber. Oh, here we go. Yep, there we go. Okay, so another fish. I clearly haven't got the hang of how that works. I think maybe this, which backpack would it be? It would be the hunting one, I'm presuming. Yeah, it might be interfering with like the bucket thing, so I'll figure that out off camera. But yeah, you can catch these like these fish this way, and we can use those to make our pizza. There's another little thing in here. This was Henrik as well. He suggested we use these pitcher plants for getting unlimited water. And I'd never even tried them before. I didn't know what they did. I just thought they were for decoration. But yeah, they work really well for stuff like this. We can get our bread. I'm going to cook this up into bread. Come back in here, stick our bread and our buckets of water into our little crafting table here, and we can make the ale board for these barrels as well. So, yeah, I've got a lot of work to do. Some of these I haven't even gotten a decent, like, first batch of, so like wild berry wine, all that kind of stuff. Still working on it. Leave it with me, and I will come back to you guys in just a bit. Okay, seriously, we're gonna have to do something about this. Every time I turn around and I come back, there are mobs, like, everywhere. And I get it, you know, I think it's my fault. I've destroyed their natural habitat. I've been going around and I've been lighting up all those caves, so they've got nowhere to live, so now they're coming and pestering us here. Why wouldn't they? With all of the delicious alcohol we're... Uh-oh. Yep, that was a lag spike, dang it. All the delicious alcohol that we're brewing, all the nice buildings and things, why would they not want to come and join us? So I think rather than fighting it, I'm gonna... Ugh, this poison. Is that another mob up there? Yeah, another skeleton. We're gonna, instead of trying to beat them, we're gonna kind of join them, or let them join us. We'll create a house for them between episodes. Not gonna do it in this one. I think that'll be kind of cool. Build like a mob hotel, or a motel, if you will. This poison's terrible. Yeah, there we go. I am terrible at fishing, and so I put up a sign here, a little derpy sign. It's temporary. I just wanted to see if, you know, I could get the news out and see if we could look to hiring maybe a team of fishermen and women who could come and supply us with fish for our pizza. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to work. I just wanted to talk about those mobs there. You know what? I thought since pizza is one of our objectives for this episode, I would make a little restaurant for us. So yeah, sir, I keep doing this. I keep getting distracted making little side projects, but I thought this is kind of cute. Couldn't really do like a checkerboard, you know, like tablecloths. I've done like red and white, and I've mixed up the chairs and stuff as well. I finally figured out how to change the color of framed furniture. All you need is carpet, and you right click it and it changes the color of the seat cushions and stuff. So we've got these. I've added all these fish tanks. They're from that Just a Few Fish mod, and you can put the live fish in there, because I don't know if you've ever been to restaurants. They seem to like having kind of these big aquariums, and you can sit and watch all the fish floating by, especially in seafood restaurants, I guess. But this is like a seafood pizza restaurant. Yeah. And no restaurant would be complete without a bar, so I've just added this in the corner over here. This is what we've got at the moment, you know, nothing too crazy. We've got like our wine 0.87. That's probably the best thing, but there's not too much of it in here at the moment. We've got the ciders and all the rest of it. They're kind of terrible, but I am working on that. It's just taking a while. So this is like the bar area over here. And then in the back bit over here, this is like the kitchen, which for a pizza restaurant means you only need one thing, a wood-burning stove. So when we've got the pizza, we can put... Well, I don't think we actually have to cook anything. We just have to use our imaginations. This is where the pizza is cooked, and then it comes out and we serve it on these tables. I think you can get like plates you can put on these as well, which is kind of cool. But while I was in here, I kind of heard... Yes, I think we're in luck. I heard some noises outside. It looks like possibly... Let's go check this out. There may have been some fishers who've come to answer our call and take up... Whoa! I think that's one of these... Yeah, there you go, underwater dudes. More friends, I'm sorry, I haven't built your home yet. There's no place for you yet. Yeah, okay, so we've got this ship here. Okay, so another one is turned up. And, oh! Yeah, they've got like a hold, well, I'm not going to say a hold full of fish, but it looks like there are some fish in here. Hopefully they'll keep working and they'll build up the stockpile. We've got, Sorry, just being ridiculous. This automatic feeder, apparently with just a few fish, you can just like literally drop seeds into the water. So you could have done that with a dropper. Just put it on a timer or something like that, and it would breed up the fish. But I discovered in Creative that the auto feeder from, was it Actually Additions or something? Yeah, automatic feeder from Actually Additions, that works too. You just fill it with seeds and it breeds up the fish when they get close to it. There's a bunch of hoppers going into that and supplied from this barrel. So as I get all those seeds, I just dump them in here, and eventually it'll get us tons and tons of cod, which we can use for our pizza. And that means I think we have one ingredient left to make or to acquire, and that's a steady supply of mushrooms. Let's look it up and just make sure. So pizza. Cheese, which is milk and eggs apparently in this pack. Carrots we got. Dough we can make. Fish we should have soon. Yeah, and just mushrooms. Now, I, for some reason, cannot get away from this hang-up that you have to farm mushrooms on mycelium or podzol. But I have a feeling I might be wrong about that. Do we have any mushrooms in here? Probably staring me right in the face. Let's just do mushrooms. Glowing mushrooms. Interesting. What about just normal, like, brown mushrooms? I swear I have brown mushrooms. I don't have brown mushrooms. I'm gonna have to go and find some. I have absolutely no idea where those have gone. But I have a funny feeling if we get rid of some of the light around here. No, I can't plant it on there. I thought you could plant mushrooms and just bone meal them, but maybe it is podzol you need. I'll mess around with that too. There's one other thing. So I was having trouble before. I couldn't figure out how to get these just a few fish things to work. It's actually really easy. Just cast your line, have a bucket in your inventory. Hopefully that'll bite in a second. Oh, here we go. Had to pick a different spot there, but yeah, you reel it in and you get a bucket with whatever it is. So it was actually the oh, let's look at this thing from when I was looking. It was the hunting backpack that was interfering with that. So if you're trying to get the mod to work, that's something worth bearing in mind, I think. So we can go and release this guy in the other bucket over there. So yeah, it sounds like, oh, see, creeper. Honestly, you're gonna give me a bad time, aren't you? There we go. You can release them in these tanks. And then you got an extra fish. I know, so they'll breed up over time, so we should have a good supply of that. I'm gonna have to go do some exploring then. I'm gonna have to go find some mushrooms so we can start creating our pizza. I guess that'll give time for the fish to breed up as well. Oh, that took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I actually went quite far south. I basically went like 1,000 blocks in the nether. Made another nether portal to see where I came out. Am I going to find it? Yeah, here we go. Came out underwater near this thing over here. Came out to the surface, did some exploring, and there was a mega taiga right here. So that has podzol. And I took that and I brought some home. And I've got a little podzol area here. Use bone meal on that. If I can grab some. Can't remember which chest. These things are like full. I really need to do something about our storage as well. Yeah, bit of bone meal. Here we go. A little bit of this, and we get these mushrooms. So I've just been farming those a bit. I've got like a whole stack of mushrooms plus a few extras. In fact, let me make sure I've got a few extras, because I'll be sad if I use them all up. I'm sure I had some in here. Yeah, brown mushrooms right at the bottom there. Cool. So we got some spares. Went and got a bunch of fish as well from our fish traders. They're really working hard. I've kind of cleaned them out a little bit, but you know we've got a decent amount of fish there. Went up and made cheese the annoying way up at the top. Got a whole bunch of milk and combined it with a whole bunch of eggs and got like a stack of cheese. We need some dough now, so that means, let's see. Basically, I can harvest this stuff. I've already cleared out up top. Let's grab all of this. Maybe grab a little bit more. Just use up our bone meal here. This might take a while because you can't just hold it down. Let's see how much we've got because I've picked up some of the top. Let's see how much dough will this give me. 44. That'll do for now. And we're gonna try and get this going here. What else do we need for pizza? Got our knife. We need carrot. Oh, it has to be cooked fish, does it? Well, we can do that up top, I guess. Let's grab these carrots. I think I have some in this chest already. Yep, whole stack of carrots. Let's go get these fish in the oven. Tell you what, I'm gonna take a quick cut because it's gonna take a minute to cook up this fish. There we go, cooking up nicely. While I'm waiting on these things, I do just want to say sorry, guys. I know I have warned that there could be big breaks between episodes here just because of all the real life stuff I've got going on at the moment. And it has been like, what, week and a half, 2 weeks or something since the last one, so I'm sorry about that. Basically, we decided that we were going to repaint our spare bedroom, which happens to be where I do all of my recording, and it took quite a bit longer than we were expecting it to. So, like, we had 2 days off together, and we did all we could. Turns out, wasn't enough time. And so, like, the entire room was covered in, like, dust sheeting and everything, so we didn't get paint all over everything. And then we were, like, trying to do some painting in the mornings before we went to work all day, like 11-hour shifts, and yeah, in fact, Ziggy did most of the work because she just happened to have more time off during daytime. But between us, we got it all sorted. I was going crazy without my computer, I have to admit, but I've got it back now, so I'm trying to get some recording done. Looks like our fish is just about ready. Be a crime not to wait for these last 2 fish, wouldn't it? There we go, 46. I picked up a couple of extras on the way. And let's go. So it's going to be cheese, knife. What the heck is that? Biomash. Okay, good to know. Mushrooms, dough, and fish. And we have pizza. Is it not going to do... I was going to say, is it not going to do the whole stack at once there? I guess I can keep all this extra stuff in one of these. These will be the supplies for making more pizza. But look at the stats on this. 13 saturations, actually not tons, is it? I wonder if we can like combine that with like salt to improve. Okay, this is how we're going to eat our pizza. In fact, let's put a burger and a pizza in here just for a little bit of variety. Okay, that looks interesting. So we can sit down, we can munch away. Can I actually eat? No, I'm not hungry enough. But yeah, there we go. Candlelit dinner, nice pizza pie or burger, depending on what you fancy. And I know this is a little bit shorter, but given how long it's been between episodes, I think we're going to call it here, guys. I want to get this video uploaded so you can see what I've been up to in the meantime, and then I'm going to start working on the next stuff. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.